And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Josh Giddey.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is Giddey and White, and it's Levine in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. High post Vucevic. The Warriors pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating. And that game was not their friend.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on that end of the floor. Just cold shooting all the way around.
He gets that one.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Giddey kicks to White. For 3, Levine sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Clock is at 3, and he makes good on the layup.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
Outside, White. Bulls moving the ball around. Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game, and it goes down 2 points.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first. A shot by Curry, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Giddey. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. It's Levine atop the key. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. That's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. We'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Payton, he's checked in for Green. And Chicago also making a switch. Smith has checked in. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Payton kicks to Curry. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Count it. Curry's got 6 points. Here's Giddey. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
First one falls for him. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Ball, guarded by Curry. Screen by Smith. Deep two from Ball. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at one apiece.
To the inside, Looney. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Waters in a two-guard. Now here's Hield. Pass to Green. 14 feet away. Chalk up two there.
Green right now picking his spots, working the in-between area on the offense.
Hield against Ball. Here's Dosunmu. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Fader on the way, and Green gets it to go. Green's got his second basket.
That's a nice stroke there. That's where Draymond Green actually has some pretty good positive numbers.
Here's Dosunmu. Green with the block. Ball against Hield. Payton passes to Looney. Over Smith. The shot by Looney, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Now, here's Looney. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
You know, this team spaces the floor so well, and Draymond Green, if he's selective, can be somebody who can operate at the three-point line.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The new 5 on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Zach LaVine comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Buzelis. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Outside, White. Pass to LaVine. Good D by Anderson.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Curry passes to Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. Nails the baby hook. Jackson Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Textbook pick and roll, great execution, and a slick pass from the German point guard.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. Just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Real.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Schroeder. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. The shot's good. Schroeder's got his first basket. And it's the Bulls with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Schroeder outside. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Chicago Bulls.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Taking a look at the Bulls, the wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Giddey in at the point.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Curry dishes to Schroeder, got a piece of it, and stolen by Giddey. White against Curry. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Wiggins against Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's a look at some of the stats for Nikola Vucevic.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Outside Curry from the arc. Levine with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the paint, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Count it. Good. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Schroeder kicks to Curry. They set the pick. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic has screen on Curry. Giddey goes in. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Peyton, he's checked in for Golden State. Buddy Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball comes in for Josh Giddey. Ball, the pass to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 4 to shoot. White, wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Now here's Wiggins, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Hield can't hit.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
White. Payton with some nice D. Warriors leading by 4. On the wing, Hield. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
The first one falls. Some changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. And here are the Warriors now. Hield kicks to Payton. Pass to Looney. Hield left side. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Buddy right there trying to score and forcing the issue a bit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Free throw drops for Hield.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Anderson, he's checked in for Wiggins. Phillips, he's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Hield.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Pass the ball. Smith sets the pick for Ball. No good from outside.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Warriors leading by 9. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kevon Looney. Payton is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Waters in at the shooting guard. Ball finds Dosunmu. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 5, Devon Carter.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Payton. Now Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Anderson dishes to Heel. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. No luck that time either. Bulls trail by 9. And Levine, here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And we all know what an incredible athlete Levine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
Zach Levine taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach Levine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And it's Schroeder missing. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. Pass to Giddey. Williams a screen on Curry. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Green. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Williams. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in. And let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Green with a screen on Giddey. Everything's within Curry's range.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
Bulls trail by 8. Left side Levine. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Giddey against Curry. They double-team Curry. Schroeder against White. Clock at 4. This one for 3. And it's Schroeder missing. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And White kicks to Levine. Over Wiggins. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 8 points for Zach LaVine.
What helps LaVine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Come on, Steph, ridiculous!
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's LaVine, outside Williams. And here is Giddey. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. .52 seconds left in the fourth. No good on the quick three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Jackson Davis finds Schroeder. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Over Giddey. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And how about the confidence on display from LaVine? Just daring the D to get physical with it.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Waters. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. You guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.